Wander lieb ich für mein Leben, lebe eben wie ich kann. Wollt ich mir doch Mühe geben, passt es mir doch gar nicht an. Schöne alte Lieder weiß ich in der Kälte ohne Schuh. Draußen in die Seiten reiß ich, weiß nicht, wo ich abends ruh.
Dear Diary, I just had the most unusual experience. And now that I am in good spirits, I can tell you everything that happened. I normally put in 12 hours of sleep every day. However, on the 6th hour of my slumber, I awoke to a severe throbbing in my ear. Pain is something that I, Anastasia, am used to. After living many years in the cold-hearted land of Siberia, pain means nothing to me. It is just a nuisance, a passing nuisance. But this pain in my ear was most unusual. It has been going on for too long, and as you can see, I am missing valuable hours of my beauty sleep. Unlike other humans who enjoy having their problems fester, I, Anastasia, was going to find the root, the solution to my problem. Once I find out what causes the pain, then I can easily come up with a solution to eliminate it. I began to suspect that an insect might be living in my ear. The throbbing pain was accentuated by a painful pricking. I equated this to a parasite with sharp claws. This parasite was happily jumping and running and gleefully biting inside my ear from time to time. How dare does this insect invade my ear like that? Get out of my ear, you ugly pest! A parasite as ugly as that obviously did not need 12 hours of beauty sleep. No wonder it insisted on waking me up on the 6th hour of my sleep. I must find a way to bring death onto this insect. I need a sharp weapon of some sort that can neatly fit into my ear. A pointy lead pencil can come in very handy. Not only is it very easy to obtain, but a pointy pencil can do more damage than a sharp knife. I bet you did not think about that, my darling diary, but it does. One night, while the insect was sleeping, I took this sharp pencil and plunged it into my ear. I knew I had this parasite cornered as I felt the pencil travel deep inside my ear. Finally, I can be free. Or at least, so I thought. After stabbing it multiple times, I pulled the pencil out to look at my victory. Oh, my darling diary. As I stared at the pencil, I realized that I, Anastasia, had made a dreadful mistake. There was blood on the pencil, but that blood belonged to me. There was no parasite living in my ear. The sickening realization made me feel very, very low. Now my ear was in twice as worse shape as before, and I still was unable to figure out what the problem is. But I, Anastasia, was not going to be beat. Unlike most humans who enjoy swimming in the pus of their self-inflicted wounds, I, Anastasia, was once again going to find out a solution to my problem. Again, my ears started to throb. This time, I started to hear noises like human voices. I was too distracted by the pain that this noise caused that I never realized that this noise was actually human voices coming from outside. The humans that passed by my window were always engaged in some sort of meaningless conversation. Oh, what an ugly noise it is that these humans make. Why were they given the gift of speech? Now the solution to my problem became quite clear. What I needed so desperately was solitude. The luxury of solitude. What a great privilege to have. In order to seek this wonderful comfort of solitude, I must stop this human noise. I know what you are thinking, my darling diary. A loaded shotgun can be used to get rid of these humans. But I do not think that I have enough bullets, for there are too many humans and too little bullets. And of course, acquiring more bullets can come out to be very expensive. But the solution was even more simple than I thought. All I needed were 2 soft balls of cotton to be placed in my ear. And this is exactly what I did. Once I placed these 2 pieces of cotton inside my ear, the majority of noise disappeared. Everything except the postman, who always knocks on my door to deliver mail. But that problem was also solved, for I left a note for him. It read, "Anastasia no longer lives here." Since then, I have never heard the knock of the postman again. Oh, dear diary, I cannot describe to you how happy I feel. This gift of solitude is so quiet, so peaceful, and so warm. It's the most beautiful and glorious thing one can ever hope to have. This beauty of solitude is truly the gift that keeps on giving. Anastasia.
Mag dir Gott ein Mann bescheren, wohl mit 1000 Hoffen.